Hello guys and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So if you are a sun, moon, rising or an ascendant through Vedic astrology, that's what we call the rising in Vedic astrology. This is the reading for you, my lovely Scorpios. So we'll start your reading with a couple of oracle cards just to get an overall energy of what is coming for you. So the first card that I have for you is Insight number 26, which comes down to number 6 plus 2 is 8, which means you are going to get to know what is going on. A lot of insights are going to be flowing towards you. Now, what this also means is because this is also activating number 8, which is the sign of Saturn. So, with Saturn is you have to do a lot of hard work. So, Saturn gives you results when you put in a lot of physical effort. So, physical effort is very, very important. And I feel like you might have reached that point in your life where you are not getting a lot of information, you don't know about a situation, and you're waiting to make a decision. So that could be one. Now, because it's also related to the Saturn energy, which means I have a feeling it might have to do something related to your career or to your professional goals. So you're trying to get more insights to understand. A lot of you might also be thinking about changing your profession or changing your career into something that you've never done before. So at this point of time, you're just gathering more information in terms of what you should do and what you shouldn't. The next card that I have for you is number 36, which is healing. Now, 6 plus 3, 9, which is the energy of Mars. Now, Mars's energy with Saturn energy, Mars. So, okay, let's put it this way. So, Saturn is a really slow planet. So, that is the quality of Saturn. Mars, on the other side, is a very, very fast moving planet. Now, what happens is while you are going to heal, the thing is you are going to lack patience. So, in terms of if I have to tell you what's going to happen in a couple of weeks, is that you will have to figure out your patience level. You'll have to figure out, whether I want to slow and steady win the race, or do I want to be that rabbit that made a little mistakes because they were in a hurry. But definitely with the healing card itself, it talks about slowing down. It talks about taking things very, very slowly, just so you can evaluate them, you can decide whether they make sense or not, but very, very slowly moving towards the path where it makes more sense for you. So doing that way and then figuring it out things is something that Scorpios you need to do. But also at the same time, you guys are going to be very, very insightful over the next couple of weeks. A lot of things you're going to think about, and you're going to get all those answers. So if you guys are into meditation, or if you're not, I would recommend taking like 5 minutes every day just to just sit. Meditation is not about focusing on something. It's like let those thoughts come to you, because when those thoughts come to you, so will the answers at the same time. So the next oracle card that I have for you is the fire element desire. See what I was talking about before, the energy of Mars. So the fire element, and the next thing is soul. Now, with the soul card and with the fire card, I think you guys need to figure out exactly what it is you want. Again, with the insights card, it was something same. Because moon also talks about your psychic powers. And with moon, you have to figure out exactly how things are like, what is going on. Now, whenever moon is in a fiery sign, because that is what has happened for you. So whenever moon is in a fiery sign, moon and fiery sign combined. So fiery signs are basically your passion. It is the fire that does not dim out. It's that energy of wanting to learn anything. So I have a feeling a lot of you guys are going to learn things. Suddenly you will learn things. Somebody will come and to you, and then they'll be like, what, I'm going to teach you this thing. I will teach you how to do this. Or a lot of you will suddenly have this curiosity that you want to learn about a completely new project, like something that you've never learned about before. You might go to YouTube, you might go to other channels, you might download an ebook and all those things. So you want to learn something. There's this fire inside of you that wants you to do something, that wants you to figure things out. And I see that happening. But also a lot of times I think your mind is going to be overworked. Please be mindful, because you're receiving a lot of insights, you are healing at the same time. The energy of moon is also strong, this fire sign, so your mind is not going to be at rest, which is why meditation is going to be your best friend. So the next two cards that I have for you is Capricorn, again ruled by Saturn, and then we have a fiery climax approaches. So full moon in Aries. So definitely it is the combination of Mars and Saturn energy. Now Mars and Saturn, what happens is because Saturn is a very slow planet, so Mars does not work very well. You might also have this combination somewhat happening in your chart where Mars could be moving into, either into the sign is might be sitting either in the sign of Capricorn or Aquarius or something along those lines. Like there is a connection or a conjunction which is happening in your charts, definitely. So what happens is, if you ask a judge, for example, I think the easiest example would be asking a judge to make a decision very quickly. Like a judge usually listens to both the parties before they make a decision, so that is what's going to happen. So there will be one side of you that is pulling you to put a rush onto the things to speed things up, whereas the other side is like, you know what, I'm going to take one day at a time, evaluate everything, and then make a decision. Now that is what's the energy that we are getting from our oracle decks. Let's see from tarot what we are getting from for you guys. So the first card that I have from the tarot for you, my lovely Scorpios, are the Holy King. The next card that I have is the World energy, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, let's take an idea in terms of what is going on. Now, in the past, you have already achieved a goal. There is something that you have already done. I think something that you are an expert in, and now you are trying to look into the next step. So definitely you guys are thinking about changing something. Either it's the habits, it's the way that you have been doing things, and you have reached this level where you're like, you know what, I want to turn a new leaf. It's the new year is starting, I want to do something in a completely different way, and you are looking for that, because I do see something has changed. So either you were doing something which you felt like, you were not being appreciated for, you were not being applauded for all your hard work. So what you have done is you have achieved something, and now you're moving on. You're moving on to figure out the next adventure. A lot of you might be in a process of changing jobs. If not right now, possibly it's an idea that will get into your head, and then you will move forward with it, and then you'll figure out. But there was also this juggling, because right now it may also make you feel like, this is something I already know, and then there's a certain kind of income I know for a fact that I can earn. But if I move to a newer thing, will I make the same kind of income with it or not? And then so far what has happened is all the opportunities that you have received have not been what you have been expecting. So that's I think couple of messages that I'm getting looking at these cards. Let's see what is the future, or what is the coming energy for my Scorpios. Okay, so you are finally going to make a breakthrough. Things are going to be, or decisions are going to be taken emotionally, and you'll have to look at, the entire situation from a completely different mindset. So definitely a mindset change is coming. So the way you look at the situation is going to change, and definitely you are going to end up either with a male boss or a very I think male boss. I think I'll take back my words, but definitely a male boss, and things are going to be going very well for you. Now the thing is, I'll be very honest, I don't see that things are going to move very quickly. So it's not like, honestly, it's not going to happen in a couple of weeks, but I see you, it's going to take a while, but it is going to happen. Like for you, I see a breakthrough coming in Feb. I don't see a breakthrough coming before that. So let's get a little bit of idea in terms of what's happening for my Scorpios in their love life. Okay, somebody is feeling very, very happy. Somebody is feeling very proud. We have the high praise. So, give me a second. We have the king of chalices. And then we have the four of a thame. So you have been waiting for somebody to take some kind of action, but they are not taking any action. They have just been sitting there very quietly, very calmly, not doing anything while you were expecting them to come towards you, make you an offer, but that thing is definitely not happening. Now, for a lot of you, I also have a feeling somebody from the past, an ex or somebody, is coming back, or somebody, somebody is coming back. Somebody that did not treat you fairly enough last time is coming back. I think, and it's especially, it could be a guy that is older than you, I have a feeling, or they have a very strong earthy element, which means Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so we have Capricorn here again. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, something along those signs is definitely coming. And, you were with them in the past. This person was not able to offer you the emotional sort of commitment or emotional satisfaction that you had been looking for. So that is something that they could not provide just because of, the personality they are in. And then you guys stop talking for some reason. So I do see them making a comeback. Now, this comeback could be in your thoughts. This comeback could be, they are actually coming forward. They are texting you. I don't see texting. I do see that, you'll start thinking about them a lot more. But overall, I think whatever you are doing, if you're looking for a new project, if you're looking for a new job, definitely that is going to happen and you are going to be very, very successful. For a lot of you, I do see you leaving your jobs and doing something of your own. So starting a business, thinking about something, but a lot of brainstorming is definitely going to happen. Now, when it comes to your emotional life, or when it comes to, how you are thinking about emotionally, I do feel that you're looking for a new start. It's just that things have been very heavy on you, and then you're like, you're hoping for some kind of magic to happen just so you can figure things out. So I think one of my suggestions would be try to spend a lot more time outside in the open, just so you can get in touch with the environment, you can get in touch with people. But definitely things are moving forward. Now, I do not see your love life, like, I know I did a couple like a little bit of love reading, but I don't see your love life taking the center stage. I do see, I think a lot of your focus is going to be on your career, it's going to be on your job, it's going to be on figuring it out what the life goals should be. So take the time out. I think one of the easiest remedies when it comes to if you want a job is offering water to the sun for 42 days consecutively. It works wonders. Do it. Let me know how it goes. And thank you so much.